If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's got room to run right at the start. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That one caught by Tucker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. Up the middle they go. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. To throw, it's Milton. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
To throw is Willis. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Cup. He is in. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Play action. Now it's Milton. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
2
They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Willis, going up top. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Harding is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Cup in motion. And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Willis now to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and 10. Willis. And that is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore.
And this one is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Willis now to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and 6. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down. We are through 1. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's Willis. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Willis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Gain of 13 for number 13, and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw, here's Willis. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Cup in motion. They'll try the right side this time. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Willis to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. This caught to the goal line and in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. Hardy now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. You couldn't ask for a better turn of momentum. Not only did they score, Greg, but then they kick it off, and they scored again.
Well, how many times, Mike, do you hear teams talking about the double dip, right? You go in before the half, you score, you come out of the break, and you score again. They were able to do a double dip without ever having to go to the halftime break. I mean, back-to-back chances to score before the opposing offense even has a chance to take the field.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Lots of space past the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
right back to him on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. He completes it to Marshall. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Willis. He'll rotate cut. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now Willis. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Damari Thrash. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Throw once more. Here's Milton. The ball comes out. The Rams have it. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. To throw is Willis. This one taken in by Parkinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to take a shot down the field.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third down and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Receiver is Marshall. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Vegas.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First down, Raiders.
To throw, it's Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Marshall is on the move. Try and throw with Milton. And he's in. Harris Marshall. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Willis now to throw. He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Willis now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's Willis. It's complete. He's got caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, here's Willis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Third and a yard. He's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing, Willis. Open man downfield is Higbee. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Willis. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Following the penalty, they'll run it.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Willis to throw. He'll locate Kupp.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down. Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a pressure spot for the kicker, Joshua Carty. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to have the 1st down yard across the 50 to the 48.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. To the air. It's Milton. He's got Myers on the completion. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Milton. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he will score. Game on. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Cup in motion. Gonna start this on the ground with Elliott. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Willis. To the sideline. Taken in by Cup. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Tight end going in motion here. Open downfield is Parkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Throwing is Willis. To the middle, it's Cup. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Throwing, Willis. He'll get this complete. It's Cup again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Sending a receiver right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On the ground, it's Fournette. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Raiders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Throwing, Milton. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Here's 1st down. Working out of the gun is Milton. He completes it to Marshall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing again is Milton. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Marshall is on the move. To the air once more is Milton. Taking off. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Man in motion here is Tucker. Try and throw with Milton. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And here we go, 4th and inches. Davis Price. Now they use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Now, 1st and goal. Throwing is Milton. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.